This is the absolute worst quality image. But the GoPro, for some reason, the GoPro doesn't want to connect. So mostly I just want to see if the internet here is good enough to hold a stream. Because on Sunday, we're doing a charity game. And it's like an apocalypse game.
Oh.
And so the basic gist of it is if units die, people can donate money to bring them back.
Oh.
So if we could stream, we could make a little bit more money for the food bank.
Makes sense.
If anybody watches. So.
Okay.
Okay, into thirds. So here we go.
Move this out of the way for now.
Actually, this is not a bad setup. Okay, I'm good with my setup.
Okay. And everybody deploys with the PC order.
Mm-hmm. Let me go grab my orders.
You here.
Okay. Is that plasma and
That's right. This is the sorcerer guy.
Okay.
I forget what his name is.
It's not Shreve Talon. It's
Yeah, Street Doll's over here.
Icon Bearer, maybe.
Oh, no, wait, I don't have the Shrike Talon. I have the Anointed, not the Shrike Talon. Balefire Acolyte.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he's got a couple of psychic shots.
Mm-hmm. Like a fire blast and a life drain, I think.
Fire blast is a pretty basic blast, devastating one, saturate, life siphon, saturate, and you can drain wounds.
Mm-hmm. And saturate is ignore cover. It's in here, actually.
Basically, you don't get to retain free cover saves.
Yep, no cover saves. I have this. It's really nice. If you want me to send this to you.
Okay.
It's just like a two-sided.
You have your own laminator?
My fiance works at a library.
Oh, that works.
It's very nice.
Whenever this operator is fighting or
and I left one of these here in the back too. If you ever come here,
okay.
It's part of it got clipped weird, but probably need more tokens. Oh man. Okay. Have you played the solo play yet?
I'm not.
I did one game with some players that I never played before, and that was actually a ton of fun.
Really?
We just used one of the missions out of the book, and we just took intercessors, and we each just took 2 intercessors, and
okay.
It was a lot close. I thought it was like, oh, this is gonna be a blowout. Like it was pretty close.
What were you playing against?
So it's NPOs, so they're just like generic model agnostic that have like generic data sheets.
Okay.
So I just did intercessors versus orcs.
Makes sense.
You know, and I kept it easy.
All right. Okay. Well, have you deployed your first third?
I have not, but
Okay.
I can do that now. So we will do Decaboy will be over yonder. Rocket Man will be here. Sniper Boy will be here. boss man with him.
And the orc sniper, can you shoot silenced?
He can shoot silenced only once.
Okay.
His first shot can be silent. After that, he has to go active.
Okay.
Which is kind of a bummer because he was a menace.
Yes, he was. I've done that with a lot of the snipers.
You know, the intercessors still keep their silent the whole game.
Of course.
Yeah.
Loyalist Marines have to get all the good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to deploy my butcher.
Okay.
And my heavy gunner.
Mm-hmm. He's got a heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter.
Oh, he's going to be a problem for me. Let's go with a breacher. Will be. Is it 3 inches off the board edge? Is our deployment zone?
Yep.
Roughly.
Wholly within. I might actually be.
Wholly within. Oh, okay.
Might be cheating a little bit. Yeah, I gotta back him up.
This guy's going to back up too. I think he's in.
Yeah, these guys are a little too far forward.
Boss man's in. Okay, so breacher boy is over here.
I think he's good.
Flamer and doors are shut. Yes.
Doors are shut.
Got a flamer here. Stock issue boy coming on this side. And our slasher boy will be. I'm going to replace him with him. Okie dokie. That's my next 3. Or 4, rather. Next 3rd.
Okay. And then my last 2 guys. I'm going to put the Anointed
Mm-hmm.
and Chosen both back here.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Okay, so last guys. Bomb Squad, getting him the hell away from everybody.
Makes sense.
Sneaky Grot boy is going to be back here, and then our comms friend will be here.
Okay.
Comms guy's still good on orders?
Offer is.
Double check. I think he does.
Order.
He do. Let's go listen.
Okay. Then we will select our scouting option.
Oh, yes.
And let's see.
What are the scouting options on this sheet of paper? I don't think so. It's reposition. What are the scouting options?
It's equip, so you just get an extra piece of equipment. Deploy during the first strategy phase. You can use a deploy for 0 CP. The reposition is kind of similar to the old dash, but it's basically just you can do a full move. You just have to end that move within 3 inches of your drop zone.
Okay. So yeah, it's really not.
Technically, if you need to do more horizontal movement, it's better.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Okay. I think I know what I will take.
I think I know as well. I'm just gonna put my card down.
Okay. I don't know which one it is. I'm taking the ploy.
Okay, to deploy, I'm going to take equip.
Okay.
So equip beats deploy, so I'm just going to take an extra piece of equipment.
Okay.
I'm going to take a portable barricade.
Smart. These are the ones you can pick up and move around, yeah?
Yep. I'm going to put it next to the heavy gunner.
Oh.
Deploy within your territory on the kill zone floor more than 2 inches from other. So I'm just going to put it right here.
Okay.
And it's protective, so while I'm in cover from this, improve save stat by 1. And that you can pick it up.
So you get your defense
Yep.
Or not your defense, but you're saving on 2s instead of 3s?
Yep.
Okay. That's pretty good.
So
That's better than just regular
you can pick it up and move with it, but it costs 2 inches to do it.
Which that guy already has a pretty limited movement.
Yeah.
But he also has a heavy gun, so he's not moving far anyway.
Nope.
All right.
Okie doke. So ploy or equipment beats ploy. So now we start the first turning point. We each gain 1 CP.
Okay. And everyone gets conceal orders?
Yep. Everybody has to start with conceal orders, but now you can change your order during the first turning point.
I
So
saw that, which is interesting. Let's see. So
1.
I have a scorekeeper. Oh, you've got one too.
Okay.
Wonderful. And then now we draw primary ops?
Yes. Now you select your primary op to keep it secret.
Okay. And those options are?
Basically, it's either the critical op, the attack op you selected, or the kill op.
Mm-hmm.
And we just, technically it's done as a gambit, so we would do it during the ploys phase, but I think it's fine if we pick it now. So you're like streaming to Twitch or YouTube?
This is just YouTube.
Okay.
But I think on Sunday we're going to try and do Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
Okay.
Which I can do that. It's just this camera was supposed to connect and it did not, which is frustrating. So I have to figure out why it didn't want to connect. And
Bummer.
worst case scenario, I'll bring my real cameras and then we'll have a whole production back here. Because I do this for a living.
Okay.
So I have like 12 cameras. But this is just like the smallest pack in a backpack setup.
Makes sense.
But I want to try and do a YouTube channel for Warhammer stuff.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right. So now basically we start doing strategic ploys.
Okay. So I have a free one.
You do have a freebie.
And my freebie is Daka Daka Daka. So from the Commando operatives, ranged weapons have the punishing special rule.
Was that one?
Punishing is if I retain a crit, I can turn a fail into a hit.
Okay.
So hoping we're going to be shooting from far away, I assume. Maybe we'll get some juice.
We're going to go ahead and do implacable. So operatives ignore being injured, and Nurgle operatives, which is all of them, worsen piercing by 1. So if it's piercing 1, it becomes piercing 0.
Okay.
And so on and so forth. I don't know. Does Orcs even have any piercing 2 weapons?
Piercing 2, I don't think so. We have piercing 1 on the rocket and maybe the sniper.
Okay.
And maybe the dynamite. But
Fair enough.
I think that's it. Let's see.
And do you have any more that you want to use?
Nope, just the one.
I'm going to also pass.
Oh, they're not piercing, they're dev. So actually, hold on. Blast 1, ceaseless. That's not piercing anymore either. So yeah, there's no... Orcs have no piercing at all.
Okay.
So you might want to take that back.
Yeah, I'll take that one back.
Well, let me double check the dynamite too, though. Dynamite, blasts. Yeah, that one doesn't have piercing either. Yeah, no piercing on the orcs.
0.
0
That's
piercing.
rough.
But they have mortal wounds, which is better sometimes.
Yeah, actually, it is better sometimes.
Especially when you have guys with a 2-up save.
Yeah. Well, I'm still going to do Nurgle. I got to pick that at operative selection, so
Okay.
I'm not going to do e-takesy backsies. All right, so we both pass, so now we start moving operatives.
Okay.
Let's see, where is my long stick?
And so,
My mini long sticks.
did I see that movement change? So you can't move dash? Did I hear that?
You can't move dash. You cannot use dash to go up things.
That was always a rule, though.
Will it?
Well, that was the people that played for Sirius were like, well, this is 4 inches and dash is only 3. Your base can't get over it. So that was how a lot of tournament organizers ruled it.
Okay.
But
I always played it as you could just combine them into one movement.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just going to have the butcher. He's going to dash and move.
Okay.
He's just going to do it up to this terrain here.
Cool.
And that will end his activation. And stay concealed.
I think we're gonna get our boy, and we're. Is it 2 inches up and over, or do you have to measure it now?
I always just measure the horizontal to this inch and subtract by 2.
Okay.
So if like you can move 6, you should be able to move 4.
Right. So he's coming here. So it's an inch to get there, and he'll lose 2 inches on the other side, which will get him here. And then he will take the rest to dash.
Okay.
And stay concealed. On to you, sir.
Okay. I'm going to activate I think I'm going to activate the heavy gunner.
Okay.
Let me review how heavy works.
I think you can only move a dash amount.
It depends on, because different operatives have different, like,
I saw
heavy.
that. The intercessors have
something.
a mobile profile and then a heavy profile.
Yes.
So that if they move further, they get a less powerful gun. But that's nice.
So mine is heavy reposition only. So I can reposition and shoot it. But there's something about heavy as well, like just in general.
Heavy cannot move in the same activation as shoot. Some move actions allowed only. X only. That's all this says. That might not be helpful.
I may not be able to double shoot because by default all Astartes can double shoot or double fight.
Yep.
But let's see.
Even the Legionnaires, I thought it was a.
If they have the Astartes keyword, which is everything that's a space marine.
Okay.
Even the rubrics get it.
In last edition, they didn't because it was.
They had to use a ploy.
Yeah, malicious volleys.
Heavy. Operative cannot use this weapon in activation which is moved. I think it's actually part of the Astartes rules. So let me look at my faction rules.
That's fun.
Marks of Chaos.
We have 0 people watching.
Oh, and yes, I forgot. Each mark just gives like a passive benefit. Nurgle gives disgusting vigor. When normal damage of 3 or more is inflicted on this operative, roll 1d6 on a 5+ subtract 1. I think you have
pretty good.
Quite a few weapons to do 4 more normal damage.
Mostly in melee. A lot of the shots are low damage, but high output. So like the Dagger Boy gets 5 shots, the Sniper Boy gets 5 shots.
Start these.
The Dagger Boy used to get 6 shots. They nerfed my boy.
During each friendly. That's right. Okay. If it's 2 shoot actions, a bolt pistol, bolt gun, or tainted bolt pistol must be selected for at least one of them. So because a heavy bolt gun is not any of those things, I cannot shoot it twice. Each friendly legionary operative can counteract regardless of its order. However, I believe even though you can counteract while you're concealed, you still can't shoot while concealed because
it's still part of the shooting rule.
Yeah, you still have to meet the criteria for that. But I can still do a dash or a charge or whatever. But anyway, I can reposition. So I'm simply going to reposition up to the barricade, and I'm going engaged. I'm just going to shoot at your poor little squig.
Bounce squig. What did he do to you?
Where are my
dice?
My dice. There we go.
Ooh, the bomb squid got he got a buff.
You got a buff?
He used to save on 6s, now he saves on 5s.
Is he still required to be engaged all the time, or he can actually?
Oh yes.
Okay.
When you start, everyone has to be concealed. So
he is still for some reason required to be engaged. Was a little odd.
He's stupid, and the commando cannot, or the grot
can never be engaged.
Yep.
Okay, so data cards. Legionary, heavy gunner. All right, heavy bolter. No reason to do sweeping because there's nobody within 1 inch, so it's going to be just 5 dice, hitting on 3s, piercing crits 1.
Okay.
All right, and
put the tray if you want.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Put the tray on this. That's a big PLA.
And on 3s. There's 1 crit and 3 hits. It is piercing crits, so you're down to 2 dice.
Nothing. He's dead.
Yeah.
He blows up.
You ready? And I don't really have a third action.
Okay.
Because I could potentially bolt pistol with things in range, so I'm simply going to surrender his third action.
Gotcha. So how does his barricade work? Is it just like he's holding the barricade
Basically,
any angle? So just for the sake of argument, if I was here, does he still get that
no,
buff?
it works just like any other terrain, but when he moves, he can pick it up and carry it with him.
Okay.
So basically, what it says is, you remove the barricade, you move the model, you place it within its control range.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
so if I come clear of the model and I have the sight lines.
correct.
Okay.
So it works just like any other terrain in terms of like intervening terrain and all that jazz.
Wonderful. Okay. I wish these boys had teleporting.
Oh yes, and I forgot. My warded armor, my plasma guy, is going to be my warded guy for this turn.
Plasma guy.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Okay, so who are we going to activate? I think we are going to activate our comms guy, and he's going to give the sniper an extra action and then pass with everything else.
Okay.
And he's going to stay concealed.
Alrighty. There's a bit of dearth of heavy terrain on that side. I'm going to activate the anointed. What's your name again? Balefire Acolyte.
Balefire Acolyte.
He is going to do a dash, which will just get me to this corner, and then he's just going to do a reposition to here, hug this terrain, and stay concealed.
Okay, so he's obscured. And obscured, the new rule is crits go away and I lose a successful hit.
So, are you saying he's obscured?
Yeah, right. Because
he's in cover, so obscured is...
I'm saying if I'm on a vantage point, for argument's sake.
Yes.
I'm up here. I'm just trying to make sure I understand.
You would not be able to hit him because he's behind heavy cover. So, vantage negates light cover.
Oh.
But not heavy cover. Unless I changed this edition and I didn't read it right.
I thought it was...
The way it used to be is it negates light cover. But let me...
I thought it negates... It negates is not the cover, but it negates the order.
Well...
In which case, he would be a target. Yeah.
Let me...
That was what I thought vantage points did.
You're right in the sense that it doesn't negate, but basically it allows you to target someone behind light cover.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Vantage.
Order, and 2 inches lower, gain accurate 1, accurate 2 at 4 inches lower. Enemy on conceal order cannot be in cover from light, but can retain an extra success or critical success for cover save. In regards to obscuring, ignore heavy parts of vantage terrain. So it doesn't say, but it does say enemy on conceal order cannot be in cover from light, but can retain an extra success or a critical success for its cover save.
So let's see. Vantage terrain. So operatives at least 2 inches lower with a concealer cannot use light terrain for cover. So I am behind heavy terrain.
Okay, so I can use it for cover.
Yes, I am in cover and I am concealed, so I would not be a valid target in that case.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to understand the new obstructing rules completely.
So obstructing is if there's a piece of intervening heavy terrain and we're both
obscuring, not obstructing. Yeah.
Obscuring.
Yep. Sorry.
And we are both at least 1 inch away from that terrain, then you have to give up your get crit and you have to give up a normal hit.
Okay. So
but in this case, I wouldn't be obscured because I'm within 1 inch of the terrain, but I am concealed and in cover. So it's not a shootable target.
So in my head, that used to be called obscuring, and that's why I'm confused.
No, it's they cleaned up a lot of the wording, but it's still a little bit confusing.
Okay.
Because if you were up there, I would be visible to you because you could draw a line from your head to that model, but I would not be a valid target because I am concealed and behind cover.
Right.
But if I was like right here, I would not get the benefit of
the conceal
order because I would not be in cover for targeting purposes.
Right. Okie dokie. So we are going to boss. And let me see what the boss's fun thing is. Boss. Okay. So the boss is going to activate. He's going to give 1 extra to our Deca boy.
Okay.
And then he's going to pass with the rest of his actions.
Okay.
Groovy.
Well, I really don't want to stick my head out to get shot off by the sniper. Let's see. What's the profile of the sniper's gun?
It's got 5 shots. It hits on 2s.
Oh, yes, accurate order.
Hits on 3s. Sorry. And it does 3/3 damage with Dev 2.
Okay. Here is the. I can't remember his name. Anointed. Do I want to get him up there? Yeah, I kind of want him up there. So I'm going to activate my Anointed. He's going to use his once per battle ability for Unleash Demon. So this basically changes him for the rest of the battle. He can no longer do pickup marker or mission actions. But for the rest of the fight, normal and critical damage of 4 or more inflicts 1 less. And his melee weapon has Ceaseless or Lethal 5 up.
Okay.
So he's gone demon mode.
Demon.
And he is going to, let's see, that'll be a dash and reposition. How far up can I get with that? Pretty far, actually.
Not bad.
Okay, so I'm going to have him run up to here.
Okay.
And that will be his activation. He's going to stay concealed.
Okay, so I'm going to have our Orc friend climb the ladder.
Okay.
With a dash action.
Okay.
So that's 1 inch. And then he can take 2 to be here. He's going active.
All right.
He's going to shoot your demon.
Okay.
And let's see what we can do with 6 shots. Ready? He has 6 shots. He's hitting on 4s. Ceaseless. So Ceaseless is rerolls of some kind.
Okay.
Ceaseless is can reroll any or all results of a 1 value.
Okay.
So we're looking for 4, so. Pretty good. I guess we'll just reroll a 1. Yeah. So 4 hits.
4 hits.
No AP.
Okay, so I am behind cover, so I'll take my 1 freebie, and if I'm reading the rules right, I should be able to, because I am concealed, I now get an extra when I'm behind cover, or I can change 1 to a crit.
I think that's correct, yes.
But double check me.
That's my understanding of what I just read from the vantage point rule. Enemy on conceal order cannot be in cover from light, but can retain an extra success or a critical success for its cover save.
Okay, so I'll take my 2 free normals, and I'll just roll the 3rd one for a crit. So I'll just block 3 of them.
And you take the 1, which will be 4 damage.
All right, and my demon mode reduced that by 1, so I'll take 3.
Okay.
What are my double dice? There.
So I got some of those.
That's 9 left. All right. I'm going to activate my plasma guy. He is going to go engaged. Some engaged tokens. He's just going to climb the ladder, and he's going to take a shot at your rocket guy.
Fair.
It's just 3 dice sitting on, or saving on 5s, right? For the rocket boy?
Yes, but I believe he would have cover from the parapet.
He would. I'm still not going to overheat. I don't think it's worth it right now.
No, yeah, he's saving on 5s, so.
All right. So yeah, my plasma. No, I don't want to see terms and conditions.
You sure?
Chosen. I should turn this sideways. That way I can actually see. Alright, talent, aspiring champion, chosen. Anointed. There we go, better. Alright, plasma, 4 dice, hitting on 3s. Oh, right, that's right. It has piercing 1 by default. Supercharge gives you lethal 5 up and 1 better under normal damage. But I'm still going to do standard.
Fair.
This will be 4 dice, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Piercing 1.
On crits or no crits?
Just piercing 1.
Just
flat.
straight?
This is plasma.
Okay.
So it's 4 normal hits.
So we're going to block 1 of them. And we'll roll 1 for trying to get 5. We got a 5, so that's 2 saves. We'll take 2 of them for
8 damage.
He's down to 2.
And I cannot dash back down, correct?
Does he have a heavy gun?
Nope, it's just a regular gun.
It doesn't have a heavy profile, and I don't know why you couldn't dash back down. Because you moved, you shot. Why couldn't you dash?
That's a good point. I was thinking of because you can't dash up, but yeah, if you
can't dash up.
That's what you're saying is because you can't use a dash to go up the.
But you can on a ladder.
Okay.
Right? Because the ladder is just 1 inch movement.
Is it up and down or just up? Let me see.
I would think it's like climbing equipment where it's better down even. Ladders can be climbed, is all it says, for 1 inch.
Ladders is post strain, blah, blah, blah. Once per operative, when an operative is once per action, whenever an operative is climbing this terrain feature, treat the vertical distance as 1 inch.
Oh, once per action.
Oh yeah, so that's right. You can't use the ladder twice per action.
So I think he's up there.
Okay, so he's up there. That's fine.
Okay, he's up there.
He's up there. He's engaged. He can potentially counteract later this turn. So
yes. Okay. Well, that hurt a lot. So we're gonna.
He did live.
He did live, but he's hurting.
Yep.
So I think we're gonna go. Sniper is coming up.
Okay.
And he's gonna stay concealed because he can.
Makes
Because of his first action, and he's gonna shoot your plasma guy.
Okay.
And try to get some revenge.
All right. Fair enough.
And so we have 5 days for hit on 3s. That is correct. Yeah, hit on 3s. I feel like he used to hit on 2s, but we have Dev 2 on crits.
Okay.
So let's see some crits. Ooh, 3 crits.
Okay.
And 2 extra good hits. And I think because of Daka, one of those might turn into a crit as well. Friendly commando operatives ranged weapons have the punishing special rule. I think it has to be a miss, actually. So never mind. I don't think that applies. Punishing. If you retain any critical successes, a fail becomes normal. So, yep. That's 3 crits and 2 normal hits.
Okay. I'm saving a 2 because I'm in ordered armor.
Mm-hmm. The sniper continues to be a menace.
And the order armor didn't help, but
so you
block a crit and 2 hits.
So the crits will still do 6.
Yep, so the devastating.
Devastating.
Okay.
And then I think it's all the same as 3/3. Which at least they buffed his damage output because it used to be 2. So that would be 6 plus 6 plus 6.
So it's 12?
12 total.
Oh, it might just be. There's any way I can save him?
Does he have? He had something.
He had warded armor.
Right, but then wasn't there a? That's damage is more than X, and
yes.
This is.
That's the thing is the devastating doesn't count towards that.
Of 3. Oh no! Wait, no, it's right. Dev 2, 3 times, and then 3 and 3.
No, I don't think there's anything I can do. I mean, even if I roll triple crits, so it's still, yeah. All right, well, he's just dead.
The sniper continues to be a mess.
There you go. That's just how it is sometimes.
That was his first action ever in any game ever.
Alrighty.
Good job, buddy.
All I got left is my my chosen.
Mm-hmm.
So he is just going to do a reposition over here.
Okay.
And that will be my last regular activation.
Okay. I think we are gonna come. Let's see, how much is this? This is 1 inch to get here, and then 2 inches to get over, because this was supposed to be right here. So we lose 2 inches. So that would get us right here, which I believe puts me in control range. And then you
remember, you
not in turn one.
Can't score on turn one.
Copy that. So he's there. He's concealed, so we can't throw stuff at him. Coward. So I think we're just gonna. Are we counting this as heavy terrain or no?
I would say yes. It's all one large object.
Okay, then he's gonna instead have moved here and hold his concealed for a little bit of heavy.
Okay. Let's see. Who else you still got back there?
I've got a preacher, a boy, the grot, and the deca.
Okay. I'm going to do a counteract with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna take his 2-inch move, so he's gonna basically move up to here, and that'll be his activation.
Okay. Now we're gonna go with our deca boy. He'll go engage. So if he takes a move here, he should have line of sight to your heavy bolter.
Yep. So yes.
Does this count as obscure?
No, it's exposed. In fact, you can't take cover behind it at all. So even if you're up against it, cover from it.
So the deca boy will deca. That's not a thing. That's just me saying word bullshit. What is that? I think it's 5 shots. He's sitting on 4s. So let's see if we can do something cool. We did have a crit, so that will turn one of these fails into a hit for a crit and 2 hits.
Okay.
I imagine you're going to save all of this. Also, he deca dashed.
Yep.
So he is coming back behind the barricade to be safe.
Okay. So I'll take my 1 freebie for being behind cover.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll save that at 2. So
take 3.
Next 3. You know what? I will spend a command point to reroll that one because I'm saving on 2s. So
yeah, good chance.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Minimum. Any more counteracts?
Yes, I'm actually going to have my heavy bolter guy shoot back. So
can he shoot back?
That's a good question. I believe it's 81 AP action.
Well, so the question is, the deca boy dashed back. Now, does he have?
Well, he can shoot me, then presumably I can shoot him.
Well, he deca dashed, so it
so
does he still get that?
That's
he
right.
Does get that. He shoots and then dashes.
Okay.
As one action.
Let's see. Can I see him from where I'm at?
I have a laser. If you want to get
I
one
would
ready.
say, actually, you're probably safe.
Deca dash.
So I tell you what.
Oh, that guy's concealed though.
Yeah, probably good for now. I'm just going to counteract on the butcher. He's just going to slide up very slightly, make sure that this is in control range.
Smart.
Okay. And then
let's see, what can we do? How far is this? Charging is still 8 inches?
yes, basically your movement plus 2.
Mm-hmm. So if he's here, is that enough? Ooh, I think that's enough. So our breachy boy, I think, is going to breach. Let me make sure he can do all that. Please want to do breach. Oh, so this is interesting. So the breach now is an action. It's not an innate ability.
Oh.
So have place one of your breach markers within this operative's control range as close as possible to a terrain feature within control range of it. Whenever an operative is within 1 inch. Oh, so anybody can go through his breaches.
Interesting. So
That's
he just
fun.
makes a hole in the terrain.
Which makes more sense.
Kind of does. It was a little weird. People couldn't fall in behind him.
Mm-hmm. This operative can perform this action during charge or reposition action, and it can do so for 1 less AP. So it's free when you're charging or moving. So why is it cost? Oh, so if you want to like put a breach charge in, you have to go. He has to be the first one to the door, basically, to do it for free. So, okay, so he's gonna breach and end here. He's gonna breach during a charge and end for a fight. Is that good? Because it was here, and it's.
Does he have the EPL to do it though? Because the breach costs an action.
The breach is free when he's charging.
Oh, okay.
The operative can perform this action during the charge or reposition action, and it can do so for 1 less AP during those actions. And then we created a hole in the wall where the boys can see it all. So we're going to fight. But your guy is a demon, and I think that's a dumb idea for me, but let's hope it works out.
We'll see. He's a little bit hurt.
But he can't be injured, yeah?
No, because I didn't use that, remember?
Oh, you didn't use the demon thing?
No, I used the demon thing, but the demon thing says my claw. So it reduces damage by 1 if the damage is 4 or more.
Mm-hmm.
And my claw has ceaseless and lethal 5 up.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. I've got 4 dice.
Okay.
Looking for 4s. I've got brutal, severe, and shock.
Okay.
So at least one of those things will apply, but that's 2 crits and 1 hit with a miss.
Okay.
I don't think Daka lets me turn that into a hit.
All right.
So brutal means you can only parry with crits.
Okay.
Severe, if I do not retain any criticals, nope. And shock, the first time you strike with a critical success in each sequence, also discard one of your opponent's unresolved normal successes.
Okay. So I got 4 normal hits and I have ceaseless, so I'm rerolling the 1, which didn't help. So I got 4 normals.
Okay, so I hit you for a crit, which discards one of yours.
Okay.
For 5 damage.
Okay. I cannot parry with any of these, right?
They have to be crits to parry.
Okay. So I will just hit you for. I had rending too. A crit would have been real nice. So I will hit you for 4 back.
Okay, he's down to 6.
I'm currently down. You hit me for 4, so I'm down to
I hit you for
5.
5
But
minus
this is
1.
my one.
Yep.
So I'm
And
currently
then
down to 5.
I hit you for another 5.
Down to 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I will hit you back for another 4.
Puts me down to 2, and then I will hit you back for another 5.
Yep. And then I will be dead.
Hooray! Oh, damn it! Once returning point of enemy operation. If I had just moved a little further,
Okay.
which he didn't have that movement, so that wasn't going to happen.
I think really. Oh, well, actually, there's one thing. I'm just going to have him shoot at. Oh no, is he concealed? Because they're probably like a charge while concealed.
Does he still have that? Throat slit does. Each commando operative can perform the charge action while it has a concealer. So
Okay, so yeah, he's not a valid target. I'm going to. My leader is just going to counteract and pass.
Okay.
Or basically, you'll just move a fraction of an inch.
Mm-hmm. I've got. Let's see. Oh, this is his token. Oh, he has moved. The boy will. Should the boy come through the hole? I don't know what else the boy's going to do. So the boy comes through the hole. He's down there. And he can't really do much else. So he'll just dash to the point. Okay. And hang out on the point. Doing boy stuff, I guess.
All right. And then the last model is, well, actually, he should be a valid target.
Yep.
So,
he's concealed, but behind nothing.
so yeah, I will shoot him.
Oh, he's dead.
So let's see here.
If you get, it's just a straight shot, right?
Yep.
There's no reduction.
There's no reduction anymore. You just get to do a.
That's fun.
Let's see, Legionary Gunner. Heavy Gunner. Okay, so Heavy Bolter. So I'll just do focus. 5 dice hitting on 3s. Piercing crits 1. There are some crits in there.
I think
So
he's just dead. How much damage is that?
so yeah, it's 4, 5.
Oh boy. And the piercing doesn't stack, so I still have 2 dice to roll.
2 dice. So even if you block both the crits, you'll only take 8 damage.
Okay.
So you could
He's got a chance.
theoretically survive.
Oh no.
No.
He's dead.
All right. Well, that is my last counteract, so the rest of the turn is yours.
I only have 1 guy left. And what is he gonna do? He's gonna be stupid because it's funny. And he's Commando Brat. He sees your heavy terrain, and he comes over here.
Okay.
So he's got a grappling hook, which lets him fly around the map, basically.
Yep.
Which is dumb, but can be useful and fun.
All right.
I believe that is the end of the turning point.
That is. So we roll for initiative.
Okie dokie.
I rolled a 1.
I got a 4.
All right.
So you'll get 2 command points. I will get 1. Any strategies to call out?
Let's see. Strategic ploys.
Oh, damn it. I forgot about just a scratch. That would have been really helpful.
So I'm going to do Quicksilver Speed. Whenever one of my guys is fighting or retaliating, worsen the hit stat of the enemy operative's melee weapons by 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have had 3, now I'm down to 2.
Okay. I think we're going to go Daka again. Even though that didn't really help, it might.
Okay.
That's everybody? Okay. And then I'll have first initiative?
Yep.
So, did we hit that guy with our Daka and then you saved everything?
Yep. I used a CPU
That's
roll
right.
to keep him from taking anything.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and everybody should have ready up.
So, let's see. He needs to get much further. So, I think you can do it. Wounded removes 1 inch or 2 inches?
2 inches.
Okay, so if he's here.
It'll probably cost him 2 to hop over
climb
that.
over, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And these guys are all concealed?
Yep.
And that guy in the back's concealed?
Well, actually, this guy's engaged.
He's engaged.
Oh, and I would give my
But I
warded
could
armor.
not see him.
Give my warded armor to this guy.
Oh, crookie. Where we at here? Let's see, equipment. 4 inches. What does 4 inches look like? That plus that.
Remember, it takes 4 inches to hop over this thing.
Yeah. I'm just trying to measure out what it would take to get there. So, I think the smart money would be to hide my rockets. So I think that's going to be the go-to action. But he wants to shoot people. But he's not doing any good dead. So he's going to just climb down.
Okay.
And that's 1 inch. Well, probably we'll say 2 inches probably because he needs to get to the ladder. And then 1 inch down, so that's 2 inches, which gives him 4 inches left. So he can go, he'll just go right here, I reckon. No, that's stupid. He'll stay down at the bottom of the ladder and pass with everything else.
Okay. Forgot to mention Chaos Talismans, which is my other faction equipment. So at the start of each turn, I'm supposed to select a one of the gods, but because they're all Nurgle, it's just going to be Nurgle each time.
Okay.
And basically what that lets me do is if I get 2 misses in a shooter fight, I can take D3 damage, discard 1, and turn 1 into a hit.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So Favorite cards. Tribe Token. Chosen. Let's see. Anointed. Black Acolyte. Okay, I'm going to. This guy, he's going to. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to take a dash up to here.
Okay.
And, well, actually, no, I can't shoot your sniper, right? Because the floor is.
The floor is now concealing, isn't it?
Okay. Well,
that's fun.
It's still viable. Okay. So he's going to do
really annoying when people get on the Volcus super high terrain.
You just get a normal move up to here because he's got the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to life siphon that guy.
Okay.
He should be a viable target. I don't think there's any.
I think he's outside of an inch, so it's like right there, but I think he could see his whole base.
If it's not, I could probably just go here.
Yeah, he could.
This is probably fine. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to siphon life.
Mm-hmm. That lets you give it to somebody, or it's just a hit?
I think it just gives it to himself. I
thought you could. Well, maybe it allows last.
We'll see. But using this weapon, blah, blah, blah. You select one friendly Legion operative within 6 inches of this operative. For each attack dice you resolve during the step that inflicts damage, the friendly operative regains 1 lost wound or D3 lost wounds if it was a critical success.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's got 2 profiles. I don't think there's any reason to use the blast one. There's nobody within 2 inches of him, right? Okay, so let's use the non-blast one. Yeah, so it's 5 dice hitting on 3s. And all right, so we got 1 crit and 3 hits. Okay. It is saturate, but
5.
you didn't have any.
Nothing.
It's going to be 3 damage per hit.
How many hits? 4?
4.
3, 4. That kills him.
Okay.
Ooh. 1 CP, just a scratch.
Okay.
So we ignore one of those. He's down to 1 health.
Okay. Fair enough.
Worth it.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. Let's see. Is he within 8 inches? I do have a bolt pistol. That's hard to tell.
I think so.
Okay. All right. If that seems fair, then I will try to bolt pistol him. It's just going to be 4 dice hitting on 3s. Okay. Nothing special. Yeah, so 3 normal hits.
I can roll 3 5s.
Roll 2.
He did.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
Well,
you did your best.
I can dash.
But you can't go down the ladder.
Can I dash off the ledge here?
I think you need more. I think it's 2 inches to go down.
Well, you know where the first 2 inches of drop.
Right. So it's everyone calls this 4 inches.
Okay.
Even though it's not. It's
So not enough distance.
I don't think so. I think you have to actually move it or have climbing gear.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's see where he is. Obviously, he's going to be engaged.
I'm not 100% on that because my work's always had climbing gear.
I will dash over a little bit just so I can get some intervening terrain on some angles.
Fair.
And then maybe if I counteract, maybe I can drop down or something. Or shoot a guy. All right. Oh, and he's done. That will end his turn.
Okay. We are gonna come up with this guy.
Fair enough.
And this is my first use of universal equipment.
All right.
He, I think, probably has to be active for this.
Is a ladder thing there?
There's not a ladder thing. He's using all of his movement to climb up.
Okay.
And then he's using our universal equipment of grenades.
Oh.
Or not grenades, dynamite. Does it... Once per battle, friendly command operative, conscript can use the following ranged weapon. Dynamite, he needs to be within 4 inches.
Yes.
I think so. I think he has to be active because it's a ranged weapon, so he's technically shooting. It says heavy reposition only. Reposition only is just normal movement, right?
Yes.
So he can do that. And now he's going to throw dynamite at your guy.
Okay, fair enough.
With 5 shots. And looking for 4s.
That's 5 hits.
That's all of them. That is not good for that guy.
He is my warded armor, so I'm saving on 2s. So it'll be 3 saves.
So there's no crits, but 4 plus 4.
So it's 8 damage. All right. Oof.
And then dynamite, I think, is a one-time use. Yep, once per battle.
Yep.
So that is our equipment. Well, we all have choppers too, but
Fair enough.
that's if we get into combat.
All right. I'm going to activate my butcher.
Okay.
He is going to charge your this guy.
Come out there and beat him to death.
Yep. I think. Yeah, definitely got the range. So he's just going to charge over here.
Okay.
And I am using that slash play, so you hit on 1 worse.
I hit on 1 worse. Okay.
So I think the basher hits on 4s.
The basher hits on the breacher ram hits on 4s.
Okay.
But
The cards.
first time you strike with a critical. Oh, so if I. Okay, you're gonna kill me if you hit me first, so it doesn't really matter.
Probably.
You'd have to miss everything.
Let me check my firefight play, see if there's anything that can help me here. Oh, no, not really. Noodle.
Solid, no viewers, love it. But the stream's still going, so that's
Yeah,
working.
that's the important thing.
Yeah.
Data cards.
that was what I wanted to. Well,
All
I wanted
right,
to
where
say
is
this,
my
but-
butcher? I know he does hit really hard. Okay. Okay, so it's 5 dice, hitting on 4s, but it's 5-7 with brutal. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, he's
5.
probably just dead if you roll it to hit. Okay,
Yeah, he's dead. And there is a rule that says I can charge anyone within 2 inches after a fight, but
I don't think
there's nobody within 2 inches. So,
So he moved, he fought. Well, he charged, he fought.
Yep.
So can you move again if you charge?
It's a special rule specifically for him. He can do a free charge, but cannot move more than 2 inches.
Oh, after?
Yeah, if he incapacitated an enemy operative.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, it's at the end of each. Oh no, sorry, I'm reading that wrong. Okay. At the end of each enemy operative's activation or counteraction, you can select an enemy operative within 2 inches of this operative. This operative can perform a free charge action, and it can't move more than 2 inches and must end. So basically, every time you act, if any of your guys within 2 inches of me, I can charge them.
Gotcha. Cool. And so he's engaged? Is that correct?
He's engaged.
Okay.
If I can find my token. I was going to pistol somebody, but there's nobody who is a viable target, so we'll just have to live with that for now.
Yes. And he's full health?
He is full health.
Okay. Curious to see. I think if I can get it. So how are we measuring distance? Is it diagonal?
I always measured in 3D space.
That's
So-
what I'm thinking too.
Yep.
So he needs to get there. Can he get there? I think if he goes over for 2, so he loses 1. He can get. Well, here's the question. So you don't have to use the whole dash. Okay. So he's gonna hop this barricade.
Okay.
And end here.
Okay.
And then he's gonna use the Daka dash. Oh, but he's wounded. So that's gonna hurt his movement. So actually he's only gonna get here. But with the Daka dash, he can still dash close enough to be able to see him and get his short range buff.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna do. And Wounded is hitting one less, right? Ballistic skill goes down.
Yep, let's move it down by one.
So I think now he's hitting on 5s.
I can live with that. What is his short range buff given?
Ceaseless.
Okay.
Um,
You can choose any result and reroll all of that result.
yes. So 5s. 5 shots on 5s. We got 2.
Because you gotta reroll those 3s.
Yes, that would make the most sense. 5s. Oh, we got a crit. Because we got a crit, we can turn a fail into a hit.
Jeez.
But your guy does have cover from the floor, I believe.
Yep. So how much is each of these doing?
Not a lot. The crit does 4. The regulars do 3.
Okay.
How many? He's got 4 wounds left.
Yeah, 4. Okay. So obviously I'll take my cover save. So 4 and 3, 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to block a crit and at least 1 hit. I'm saving on 2s, so cross your fingers. Yeah, he's dead.
I still don't have any attack points. I thought my guys would be further along by now, but they're not. Okay. Who's next?
Excellent question.
I've got 3 operatives left. Right?
Yeah, your knob, your
Constable, the Grot, and the Slasher.
Yep. Knob's got a pistol range gun, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Guess what's a power claw? You feel like
I
fighting.
think I can I see him from where he's at?
I would say yes, but cover would apply.
Okay.
Or is this an obscuring opportunity?
Actually, yes. Is he at least 1 inch from this?
Let's find out. I think so. I think he's exactly 1 inch.
Okay. So if he's within 1 inch, he gets cover. If he's outside of 1 inch, he gets obscuring. So is he
Obscuring is better because his
obscuring
base
is probably better.
Well, why don't we
So
roll
you
for it?
think
Because he's like exactly at 1 inch.
Okay, we'll just roll for it.
Okay. You want high or low?
Well, whoever wins gets to decide.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, then obscuring.
Okay, he's not obscuring. All right. Even still, selection. Is he? Can I pistol him? Is he within 8?
Here's 6. Are we going from him or who? From him?
Measuring in from him. Measuring in 3 dimensions. That's gonna be tight. I could always just move up slightly though.
That's true.
Yeah. So I'm gonna reposition. I can move the barricade with me.
Okay.
So I should definitely be within 8.
I would think so.
All right. First shot. I'm just going to.
Why are you using the pistol? Because you can shoot twice.
Yes, because I cannot shoot twice with the heavy bolter because it's not one of the things that.
But could you use the heavy bolter and then your second action be the pistol?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I'm wondering. So if I don't kill him with the first one,
Gotcha.
at least have the pistol to maybe finish the job. Equipment. Gambits, like 1 friendly Legionnaire operative. Yeah, just checking something here. Data cards. Legionary. Heavy gunner. Okay, so first one will be the heavy bolter. No reason to do sweeping because there's no other targets within 1 inch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it'll be 5 dice. I can't crit, so piercing crit one is off the table. So it is 4 normal hits though.
Okay. So 1 goes away, right?
Yep, 1 goes away.
Do I retain for cover or
No, because they're either obscured or in cover.
Okay. So I'm rolling all 3, looking for 5s.
Yep.
Fuck.
Uh,
How much is that?
12 damage.
He's dead.
Okay. Well, the pistol didn't matter.
Did not.
So there's really no reason for me to move, so I will just pass his last action, I guess.
Does he want to act? Does he?
I want to stay on this to control it.
Right, but don't you have to secure? Is a plus? It's a APL to. Is it one of those? I thought it was.
No, it's one to sabotage the opponents.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So at the end of each turning point after the first, you score 1 would be for each of the following that friendly operatives control. Basically, your home objective and the center objective.
Gotcha. Okay. So then, what we really need to kill that guy then, I think, is what I think the order of the day. So if we have Comes boy. Could come through the breach hole. Come B hole for short. Comms boy's coming through the B hole.
Okay.
He's going to end here.
Fair enough.
He's engaged, right?
Yeah, he's engaged.
So we could shoot him.
You could.
Is that going to do diddly squat with that gun? Or should I give that guy extra? Oh, it's got Dev 2 on crits. I think it's worth it. So 6 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically, we're looking for crits for the devastating wounds.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's doing nothing.
You get one?
1 crit, which will turn one of these into a success. So that's Dev 2,
Yep.
and then 1 damage each.
Well, obviously, take my cover save.
And the Dev 2 does no damage. The crit does no damage, just Dev 2.
Yep. So I will just block 2 normals.
And then 1 from cover? Or
No,
one
this
from cover
was the
and
cover
1 save.
one.
Okay.
I rolled 1
I
miss,
forgot if
rolled
he
1
had
crit.
the armor.
In total,
So-
I will block 2.
So 3 total damage.
Okay. I can live with that.
And I think he might be stunned. Which is.
Oh, that's right.
If you gain any critical hits, subtract 1 from the APL until the end of its next activation.
Okay.
So he'll be down 1.
Alright, so -1 APL. Wonderful. Wunderbar. All right.
Okay.
So I have 1 guy left.
Mhm.
Let's see here. How far is 8 inches? I'd like to be able to contest the objective while shooting that guy, which I think is very viable.
Who's
This guy.
ah?
So he's going to go engaged as well.
Okay.
And let's see, where am I? Here's
Oh, this one. Okay. I thought you were getting him way back here. I was
No,
like, how do you get
this
him
guy
way back
back
there?
here. You're just chilling back there. All right. So you're going to go engaged. So he's going to. Can you just do a reposition to get up there? Probably doesn't have the reach. No, it's going to have to move and dash. So he's going to move and dash up to
Mhm.
here. Basically, I want to. I have to still have this within control, which I do, and I would like to be within 8 inches of him. Which I'm
Mhm.
fairly sure I am. That's 6.
Probably.
You want to double check?
I mean, I think it's there
Okay.
because this is 2 inches. So
All right. Okay, Legionnaires chosen. So he's got a plasma pistol.
of course, I was going to cancel my high storm order. It just shipped.
So he's the standard 10 wounds, saves on 3s.
That guy.
Yep.
Saves on 5s.
That just saves on 5, sorry.
Yeah.
That'd be really good if he saved on 3s.
That'd be amazing. I think the new works are going to.
Yes, the wreck is. That's cool.
Probably
Well,
have more than 10 wounds. I would hope.
Kind of need to take a risk at this point, so I am going to supercharge. So it's going to be 4 dice, hitting on 3s.
4 dice hit on 3s.
So I'm going to use my equipment. I'm going to take a D3 damage, of course, for the big 3. I'm going to discard one of these to turn one of these into a success.
Okay.
So it is 1 crit and 1 hit with piercing 1.
Okay. 5s. Ooh, we block the crit and we take the other one.
Okay, so 4 damage.
That leaves him at 6.
Okay. Then I have to roll for hot. So I need at least a 3+. Which of course I don't get. So he takes 4 more damage.
4 more damage?
Yeah, he's going to take 7.
Oh boy.
I did 4.
Oh, it's the damage you do?
Yeah, the hot is basically if you roll underneath your, you know what? Is that something you can CP reroll?
I don't know why you couldn't. I think you can always reroll tests.
Let me double check. Because that might be worth it. Because I really don't want to take 7 damage on a shot where I did 4.
Yeah, that'd probably not be great.
Let's see. What's the name of the reroll?
Command reroll?
Reroll. It's got a different name in Kill Team, I think.
I didn't think it did. I thought it was still called command rerolls.
You might be right. Command reroll firefight play. There we go. 54. Please. Nope. Use this fire point after rolling your attack or defense dice. So yeah, not viable. Okay, cool. All right, he's down to 6.
Hey, I wish I had somebody that could shoot him. Well, I guess I do. But do I want to try? He's down to 6. He's at 9.
Is that 9? Oh yeah, he's at 9.
He's
Yep.
at 9. He's maybe. Oh, I guess the plasma guy's probably the more deadly one. So, he'd be in cover there. What's his? He's got a pretty good melee weapon, though. Yeah.
My leader, the guy just blew himself up. Yeah, he's got a demon blade, 5 dice, hits on 3s, 4/7, lethal 5 up. Although we'll be hitting on 4s right now because he's injured.
I do like those chances. 4. Okay, I think we are. Is that on his base? That's on his base. Yeah. I
think you make that charge.
I think we're going for the charge.
Nope.
And we're gonna go with some slashing.
All right.
So our slasher boy has 4 dice with ceaseless and lethal 5-ups.
Okay.
Wow, that is. Oh, and 3s.
It is. I do have the Quicksilver, so you hit on 1 worse.
Oh, so that's just 1. This was a stupid idea.
Okay. So
but I can reroll 1 for ceaseless.
Okay.
So that's 2.
Okay.
That makes me feel a little bit about that dumb move.
Sparring champion chosen. Demon blade, 5 dice, hitting on 3s, lethal 5 up. Hit on 4s. Sorry.
Oh, fuck, he's super dead.
Yeah, probably.
So
you do get to hit first, though.
4 damage.
4
well,
damage.
I know. Yep, 4 damage.
4 damage. I will parry the other one, and you will take 14.
He's dead.
All right. Well,
he did some wounds, though.
Yes, I am down to 2, so that's not fun.
No.
Well, all I can do is counteract at this point. You still have your knob left.
Knob. Yep, I think that's it.
Knob and Gabo.
This guy up here.
Yep.
I don't know if he's got 39.
I'm going to have him shoot the plasma pistol again. We're not overcharging.
Okay, smart.
So I'll be hitting on 4s because I'm injured. 4 dice. All right, 1 crit, 1 hit. It is still piercing 1, even without the charge.
Oof. He'll take them both.
6 damage, so it'll be exact.
Dang it.
All right, here we go.
I have a knob left. What do I need to do to win this game? That was a turn that did not go well. I mean, he probably needs to move dash. So he can do about that. And that's going to put him way out of anything worth doing, I think. We'll keep him safe. I think we'll do that. He's just going to move dash.
Okay.
End up right there, and that'll be his turn. And I don't think you have any counteracts.
Nope, because I have no viable targets. So unless you move the Gabo somewhere that
You can see.
yeah, I think Gabo's your last operative to activate, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Because this is.
I mean, you could potentially kill my leader. I don't know if you make the charge, but
I can't because it's he grappling hooks on the heavy terrain only.
okay.
So that would be fun. And he has no guns. He should have a throwing knife, though. Can we charge this guy? That would end badly for me. But... oh, you know what would be the Galaxy Brain move is he at least gets me a pointing score.
Remember, you can't score on your own objective. You can only
that's right.
you can only score your
If you block it.
No, it's this. I'm sorry. You can't score that.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
I'm getting it backwards. So you can't score the enemies.
Yes,
you can sabotage.
You can
them.
sabotage it for a point. So
Yes.
you can score it with an activation.
Yes.
I like that. Okay, so he's there, and that is the turn.
There's the turn.
So you will score twice. I will score once.
Yep. So let's see. Where's victory point dice?
Kaduki.
All right, and then we move on to turning point 3.
Let's roll for that initiative.
Yep.
Not liking my chances. Ooh, 6.
So
I do like that.
I can still win on a 6, but nope, 5 doesn't do it.
So
I'm guessing you're taking initiative.
Yes, please.
All right.
So you'll be
2
up to
command points.
2 command points.
So
And I'll
4
have
total.
1. You have 4?
Yep.
Okay, I wasn't keeping track of yours. So
Wasn't using that many last turn.
I wasn't either. I'm going to pass for the strategic ploys.
Yeah.
Because those didn't really help a lot.
I am going to use the Fireflight ploy strategy ploys. So I'm going to use the Nurgle one. It worsens piercing, which doesn't really matter, but the main thing is I get to ignore being injured. So it'll cost me
That
1.
would be helpful.
And I'm going to use the Slanesh one.
Mhm.
So that's the one that reduces enemy operatives' melee weapons hits by 1. And if I was Slanesh, it's worded weirdly. So if I was Slanesh, any operative that has moved for the rest of the turn, shots at it are also worsened by 1. So it doesn't help me at all for shooting, but it helps for melee.
Okay. I don't have.
And also to keep in mind, if it matters, in all cases for this ploy, this isn't cumulative with being injured. I don't know if maybe we messed that up earlier. So I'm just going to do those 2, and that will be my. Oh, and then of course I'm picking Nurgle for my equipment thing.
Okay.
Because why wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
All right, it is your go.
So who has the special armor?
Oh yes. Let's see. I guess we'll give it to him just on the off chance he might survive.
Okay.
So he's got special armor.
Saves on 2s. Okay.
So nice, you can pass that around.
That is. So, I think we will. Fireshots, short
This is turning point 3.
range. Yes. So the Jackboy.
Oh.
Is going.
Actually,
What's
real
that?
quick. I was supposed to do this at the end of the last turn. At the end of each turning point after the first, if there are no enemy operatives wholly within your territory, score 1 VP, which there weren't. If there are no enemy operatives wholly within 6 inches of your drop zone, score 1 VP. So,
Okay. So that's 2.
that's 2 for security.
Okay.
And then I just have to keep doing it.
Well, that is highly likely. The Deck Boy has moved. He is short range now
Okay.
and will dash backwards.
Okay. After shooting.
Yeah. So he's got 5 attacks. He's normally hitting on 4s. Now he's hitting on 5s, but he has ceaseless.
Okay.
So let's see if we can finish your guy off. So we have a crit, and we're going to reroll the 3s. 5s. Ooh,
Oh.
that's good.
So 2 crits and a hit.
2 crits and a hit.
Oh,
And
so-
he dashes back.
Take my cover saves. Basically, it's roll 2 6s or die. Die. All right.
Yes. Dagger.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Probably can. Okay, so this guy is going to. Let's let me check my operative. Does this guy move slower, or is he still move the same as everybody else?
The heavy guy?
Yeah, the heavy guy.
I think he moves less if he has a heavy bolter. Or can he move the same amount but not shoot them? Well,
Still
not shoot
moves the same
big
amount.
gun.
just can't double shoot the heavy bolter. So picking this up, I'm moving with it so I can still reposition 4 inches.
Okay.
So he's going to reposition over to here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to check something real quick. Yeah, should be good. Okay. So I should be able to see your knob, I believe.
Is he getting cover though?
He'll probably get obscuring,
Okay.
but not cover.
Okay.
Would be my guess.
He is concealed. I don't know if that changes anything. I don't think he's concealed enough.
I think, like, well, if you want the laser thing out. Okay, I've got one too somewhere. Oh, okay.
So that's from that edge. So
Yep.
you can see that. But then this, oh, that actually might be clean. Oh no, it goes over.
I think he'll be a viable target, but be obscured.
Okay.
So
Buy that for $1.
okay.
So also
Obviously, I'm
he's token.
plunking this thing back down. All right. So yeah, no, so it's going to be heavy bolter focused. The 5 dice hitting on 3s. Piercing crit doesn't matter because I can't crit. I'm going to take D3 to improve one of those.
Okay.
So I'll take 3 again, of course. So get rid of that, turn that to a normal. So that will be 4 normals.
4 normals. So 1 goes away because of obscuring, right?
Yes, so 3 normals.
Okay. We're looking for 5 still. We blocked 1.
All right, so that will be 8 damage.
Wasn't You'd think the knob would have a better save.
I thought he had a 4+ in the previous edition.
He did, I think.
Did they get?
He's got 14 wounds.
Oh, yeah, that helps too. I took 3, so
we'll take it.
okay.
So 8 wounds, you say?
Yes, 8. 2 normals went through.
14 minus 8 is 6.
6.
I can do math. That's why I play Orcs.
And then I'll just shoot him with the pistol.
Okay.
He's definitely with an 8. So 4 dice hitting on 3s, nothing special. Yeah, so I lose 1 because it's obscuring, so nothing. Okie doke.
Give me a cheese with nothing.
And that will conclude his activation.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I didn't flip this guy over.
Rocket Man. Hopefully that won't matter in a second. Rocket Man, burning out the way he go, or whatever that song goes. He gonna shoot.
Gonna shoot him?
He injured. He has 6 shots still.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is hitting on 5s with his aim blast, which has ceaseless.
Okay.
So that's 1 hit. I guess we can reroll the 3s or the 2s, so we'll reroll 3s. And that is a crit.
1 hit, 1 crit.
Like that.
All right.
Is there anything we can do to buff that? I don't think so. I think that's in the strategic phase. Everything else is defensive. Yeah, nothing good.
Will I get a cover save from this angle, or am I a little too far out there?
Let's find out. If he's shooting from here, he sees that side. I think he's got a clean shot.
Okay. I'll just roll my 3s then. So 1 hit, 1 crit.
Yep, 1 hit, 1 crit.
Oh,
2
crits.
crits, nothing.
All right.
Unfortunate.
I'm going to charge that dude. So
Okay.
I should. So I gain 2, I lose 2 for hopping over this thing. So yep. So he's just going to charge over.
Okay.
He's just going to bop him in the head. He got 5 wounds, right?
Yes.
So my minimum is 5. So and I'm hitting on 4s. So he is dead.
Oh. Yep.
So we're just going to bonk him in the head.
Oh, he could save. If he saves everything, right?
Well, it's a fight.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah.
I hit you once for 7.
Yeah.
So unless you got something that lets you go first.
Hits me once for 7. Yeah, that will kill him. Unless...
Oh, you could just a scratch.
Could just a scratch because it's funny. And I think I'm going to lose this game anyway, so we're going to do what's funny.
Okay.
Because orcs won't.
Yeah, that seems like a grat.
Yep, that was good. All right, he did. Good use of a CP. Okay, I've got a
Well, you didn't have to use it because you rolled so badly that there's no reason to spend one on just a scratch.
yeah, that's fine. The boss. So he loses 4 getting over.
Mm-hmm.
So he is okay. That is a charge is 8. So if it's 6 plus 2,
Basically, you can move
6.
4.
Yeah, which only gets me to right here on a charge, which is not enough. But we can shoot you with a pistol, but that doesn't make me feel better. What we could do instead, and also he's wounded, so that also takes 2 inches off his bebop anyway. If he move dashes, he can get into control range of that one. So I think he's going to move dash to gain control.
Makes sense.
It's not a big deal, but it's points. So play the points, not the murder, I guess.
Do you have any other operatives to activate?
Nope, I think that's it.
So I have no counteracts. So at the end of the turning point, I can't counteract actually, because I was actually going to have him back up. But he cannot because there's no counteract remaining.
Nope.
So you will score 1. I will score none. I will score 1 on my tack up because you are technically within my territory.
Okay.
Oh no, so if there are no enemy operators wholly within your territory,
Which
so I do
I know.
score 2.
Okay.
So I score 2 on my tack up.
That's a 7. And I got 2. Okay.
So I guess we'll roll off for the final turning point.
Yes. 5. Pretty strong.
4. All right, you have initiative.
Okay. What can I do that will help me?
I'm going to gain 2, and I'm just going to do the same 2 strategy points as last time.
Okay. So you're down to 2 again?
Yep, I'll give him the warded armor. Obviously, I'm going to do the same thing for the D3 damage.
Do I have anything that will be beneficial?
So you could potentially kill the guy on the
On my objective.
objective.
Yeah. I think we are going to spend 1 to call the law this turn.
Okay.
Which means friendly commando operatives' melee weapons have the balance special rule. The balance special rule can reroll 1 attack dice.
Okay.
So, law we go. And we're going to get into a fight. So we're charging.
Okay.
And we have our boss man. Boss Knob has Power Claw. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, now 4s because he's wounded.
Okay.
Wounded is half health, right?
Yep, below half.
Yep. So he's hitting on 4s because he's wounded. He has brutal, so you can only parry with crits.
Okay.
And he can reroll 1 because of the balance.
Okay.
Which is good. Because we only hit once natively.
All right, so
All right.
Butcher is 5 dice hitting on 4s.
So he's gonna take 5 damage and then kill my boy. Maybe not.
I only got 2 hits.
How much damage do they do?
5 each.
Oh, then he's dead. But you take 5 in the process.
You could just parry one away and live, but I'm not sure it would do you any good.
No, I'm not parrying.
So he's
Who are
down
you
to 4.
talking to? Orcs don't parry.
All right. Well, let's see. I do a reposition.
Mm-hmm.
That probably. So I'm just gonna. He's gonna reposition out to here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a shot at that guy.
At the rockets?
Yep.
Makes sense.
You'll have cover. All right. So, gunner, heavy gunner, heavy bolter focus. 5 dice hitting on 3s.
Oh, he's dead.
All righty. Well,
On to my last activation, which is this gentleman. Now the immortal question is, if he moves, he can move 4 inches, so he comes up and around.
Yep.
He's on the point. How far away are we?
Is range 6. You could probably, so all you do is be within an inch of the point.
Yeah, but what we can do is, so he's back here. He needs to be 3 inches off the point.
Needs to be 3 inches off.
Well, 1 inch off, and then 3 inches off that for a dash.
Ah, okay.
But within 6 to get his buff.
Okay. Is it full health?
He's not.
Not?
Yeah, so that he can't move that far, can he? So he was here. He can move 4 inches, which gets him here. And is that 6 inches? That is still 6 inches. Cool. And 3 from that.
Yeah,
So that gets him his rerolls. I think that gives him ceaseless. So hopefully that will be enough. 5 dice, hitting on 5s now. Here we go. Whoa, boy. That's not even a good ceaseless roll, is it?
Yeah, I can roll the 1s.
Boy,
okay.
It's disappointing. So, well, he ends back there anyway.
All right. So you will score 1 for that, and I'll score 0 for mine.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end, I wasn't even keeping track of the kill op. So you killed 4 of my guys, which is worth 5 points.
5 points.
I killed 10 of your guys.
Not 10 because I have 2 left.
Oh, was your other guy?
Or wait, no, you killed the knot. That's right. So you killed 9 of them.
So you started with 10 because 2 of them are with half, right?
Yes.
Okay, so start with 10.
I have 1 left.
So yeah, so we're on the same kill.
So how does that work?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I started with 6.
Oh, no.
Damn it. Okay, so I started with 6. You killed 4, so your kill grade is 3. So you get 3 points.
I got 3 points.
You started with 10. I killed 9, which is worth 4 on the kill grade.
4.
Okay. And then at the end of the 4th turning point, if your kill grade is higher than your opponent's, you score 1 VP. So I will score 5 from the kill grade.
Okay. And then I scored none from my tack op. And so what does, if I chose the crit op as my primary, what does that do?
You get half again as many points as whatever you scored.
And I scored 3.
I don't know if it rounds up or rounds down.
It doesn't matter. I still lose.
Yeah. But if you
we'll say it rounds up because that makes me feel better about myself.
All right. Good game.
Good game. Nice. So the score is 12-8.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yep. I keep track. I have a spreadsheet. Which is super nerdy, but like, it's nice.
The elite team seemed very strong in this edition.
They do, but I was feeling pretty good at the beginning there with my orcs.
I mean, you obliterated my poor plasma guy in one go. I was like, uh-oh. Losing one guy that early is an elite team is rough.
I think these are all yours.
Thank you. What did you choose as your tack out?
It was the get into your zone and kill somebody. Because I thought my orcs were going to get into your zone and kill somebody.
Fair enough.
Which all the kills happened like right on the center line.
Yep.
None of them, because they didn't have the movement to get up and over.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Well, even if I killed 2 of them to score the 2 points, I mean, it would have been closer, but it wouldn't have gotten there. Not bad. And I think we had a total stream of 0 viewers.
Awesome.
But this was on the webcam. On battery power the whole time.
No one got to watch you make a bunch of roll mistakes.
I'm sure we both did.
Yeah.
But the stream will be saved, so that's good. All right, well, it works. End stream.